mentioned earlier, that Stacy is one of these that started, well, how long has it been you've been in Dorchester?
This is
You're not on the hill, but I mean.
3 years. This is the third year in Dorchester. So we do school-age kids from grade 3 to grade 8. We see them on Wednesdays, so they all come in and get a chance to take a fiddle lesson should they choose. Most do. Dorchester is a pretty small school, so there's about 80 kids in total, and I teach 45 of them, which is great. Yeah. And that's just because the kindergarten grade 1s and 2s can't come in, so they'd be itching. But we're actually starting a little a square dance program with them next week, so they're pretty excited about that. But yeah, this is year 3, and when I travel, in the past when Caitlin was living in Sackville, she would go in and do Dorchesters on Wednesdays for me, and when I travel now, Samantha Roadshow comes down and she does the Wednesdays for me, so the kids have a pretty consistent opportunity to take fiddle lessons. So.
Now, these children do not have their own fiddles.
They do not. They're all at the school, but with the donations that have come in the last little bit, which we've been super fortunate to receive, that we have a lending library in Dorchester now, so the students can sign out a fiddle and take it home for a week and show mom and dad and family what they've been doing and then bring it back the next week. So it just gives them an opportunity. And so the number of phone calls I've had in the last week asking what size fiddles their kids should have because they'd like to buy one for Christmas is pretty exciting on our end. So.
And you're also cooperating with Samantha Roadshow here in the Moncton area, who has started in 2 or 3 of the schools up here.
Yeah, so she has one school going right now with another one hoping to start after Christmas was the goal. So, and she took over another one of the schools that was part of the In Harmony program as well. So she was starting 2 other ones in addition to one that was already going. That one probably is a little less fiddly, and the other 2, I think she's headed down the fiddle track with that one anyway. But yeah, we've been working together and getting fiddles to come in, and her needs are different than my needs in terms of the number of students and how many, what sizes we need and stuff. So we're trying to collaborate with each other to see what we can do to make sure that all those needs are met and that we have as many students playing as possible. So
we put out a call to, that fiddles are required and pieces to the fiddles are required. And by the way,
I don't know. You gave me a whole tool box of pieces the other day. I don't know how to put them together, but I've got them all now.
My father had a whole box full of parts for violins. I mean, there must be 100 just bridges.
There's just bridges upon bridges upon bridges.
Anyway, I passed.
If you need a bridge, call me. I don't know what to do with it, but I can hand it over to you. No problem.
But speaking of people giving fiddles, 2 were brought in today by Wilson Gilmore over there. Here are the
I'm very shy, but you can't play 14 fiddles.
Thank you very much, Wilson, for that. And other people have done the same. We had a call from a fellow in
Fredericton, yeah.
and he said, I've got 15 or 16 violins. He said, I'll give you a few of those. So.
Yeah, he donated 8. Sam went up and picked them up. So those are sitting in Moncton right now and all being used, as many as were playable. There's a few that have some pieces that need to be put back together. And neither Sam nor I profess to be a luthier, but we're working through it.
So I think fiddling has a good future. So,
many thanks to you all. Thank you so much.
That would be nice. She asked me if she could play point and peck.
Well, I promised you I would. So can I steal Kimberly Holmes for a second? I get to play with you so seldomly that I